Farming suffers no fools for long. The rigors of the lifestyle, coupled with the everyday challenges and constant changes, weed out the weak. The remaining individuals have a unique story to tell of how they learned the art of change and adaptation in order to survive and even thrive. Greg Brink's story can be heard from deep in the mountain valleys of northeastern Oregon.
Greg Brink, I live here in Joseph, Oregon. Farm, right around 1,000 acres, all irrigated ground. My primary crops are alfalfa and timothy, and then working into my rotation, I also raise barley and wheat. I grew up in this area. I went away to school for 4 years, worked as a grain trader for 4 years, then came back in 1986. I would say technology and is probably one of the biggest things. The guidance systems that they have on various machinery and stuff like that. I haven't got to that point, but I know some of the applicators around here commercially that do some of the fertilizer do use it. I think I need probably more acres to spread the cost over, or until the cost comes down. Right now it's relatively expensive. I do have a swather that's set up for it, but all I have in there is the button. So maybe eventually when the costs get down on it, there's been some expansion since I've been here. We picked up acres and sold acres, so we kind of traded around and trying to always pick up better farm ground all the time. So that's probably primarily what we've done. We've gone clear out of the livestock industry, where when I was younger, growing up here, we were primary livestock. And now we've gone to strictly farming, and really the only livestock we have are a couple dogs. It just wasn't economical to stay in it. It divided our time too much up in the spring. I've hired someone to do direct seeding, which I did for probably 4 or 5 years. Did actually use a local person here this last year to direct seed some ground that I recently rented, just because of the timeliness of it all. But primarily I've gone back to a conventional till, or more of a minimal till, but more conventional farming than I do than direct seed. A lot of it was kind of the expense, where I wasn't set up to do direct seed. I had to hire it all done. It did require quite a few more chemicals. My chemical bill went up quite a bit when I was direct seeding. I did see some increases in yield, and then over the last couple years that I had primarily done direct seeding, I saw some yields actually decline a little bit, and with that decline in my expenses going up on the chemical end and the custom end, I just figured I could, go back to just conventional farming. I think there is a place for it. I suppose if I could afford a direct, or felt like I could have the acres to justify a direct seed drill, I'd probably go that direction. Most influential would be Tim Melville. He was really involved in it and is kind of a pioneer in this area as far as direct seeding goes. He's done it for years. I don't even think they even own a plow anymore. So before we used to moldboard everything. Now we'll go in with our primary tillage, maybe more of a chisel and or a offset disc, or a tandem. I guess we pull a tandem disc mostly, and so that's kind of been our primary heavy tillage, where before, we would plow everything. I'm always willing to try something different if it looks like or will pencil out for me. Experience, I think, makes for better decision making. You try things, and if they don't work, then you try something else. But I guess it does give you the ability to, just to be able to make better decisions.
Greg Brink's experience gives us a glimpse into the dynamics of change on Americans' family farms in Oregon.